Jason here. Today is February 4th, and this is your aftermarket update. So again, we did have another good day here at the Oil Trading Group, but as we discussed yesterday, these moves and the things and the targets that we look for do not always occur in a straight line and do not always occur in the time that we would like to see them occur. So while we did catch another very nice trade today here, almost 290 ticks, it wasn't without its challenges early in the session. So let's talk a little bit about what we were dealing with here today and then how we ended up getting into some of these trades. First thing I want to show you again, it's the measured moves here that we talk about. This green box here represents the measured move or the trading range, measured area of the trading range that we were in heading into the pit open. And so you can see the market kind of bounced around back and forth until we got to 7 a.m. and then the market pushed up. So the length of this box, 5173 down to 34 is 39 ticks. So this range becomes a measured move above. So again, if you measure 73 up to 11 in this area, there is 9, 10, 11 area. That is your measured move. So what you would expect once the range breaks through this, that you would get a move up to the top of this range. Well, that's exactly what happens here at the 7 a.m. time frame. So we got within a couple of ticks of the top of that range. And in addition to that, you had confirmation here on the short as you were pushing. If you measure from this swing high down to this swing low, let's make sure we get this on here just the right spot. Then you had your 70.5 sweet spot that we look at here right at the 52.10. So again, the measured move here in this range, and again, the size of this box gives you the top of the measured move up there at 52.10. And not only that, but we had that 70.5. This is going to be an important number here, and I'm going to show you why in just a few minutes. So as the market opened up this morning and began to move down, we got to our pit open, and we ended up in an opening range trade short. And so you could see here that we began to flirt with the bottom of this range, and then the market came down through it, and there is the second extension of your measured move there, and you got the reaction off of that level down below. Now, the other thing to note, and we talked a little bit about this in the room, is there was a nice AB equals CD measured move. So if you take this high down to this low, and this would be point A to B, then you would have the retracement here as point B to C. So you grab your fib tool, and you have our sweet spot that we look at, and you have your B to C level up here at 59, 52.10. Then the measured move, what you could expect as a target from this area, 52.10, you could expect that measured move to come all the way down to this 50-50 area. Now, it hit that 50-50 area a bit sooner than what the time arc would tell you it would. But again, that would have been a targeting area down to 50-51. And you'll notice that we came down to this 50-51 area early in the session, almost to the tick, and then we had a bounce off of it. So again, just tools to help you understand what you can be looking for in terms of targets with your measured moves. In addition to that, we did enter into a chop zone here, and it was again in this chop zone. So real quick, the market bounced up off of this level, and then again came back into this range area here. This measured move off of this area down to this area to give you a measured move up at the top. You came down. Here's measured move number 1, and there's measured move number 2 down here to the 33. Now the market ends up coming all the way down through the bottom of that range as it closes out the day, but you can see we've come right back into the bottom of measured move 3. So in the end, those were all the targets. Now, I would like to say that this trade that you're about to watch, the OTG trade of the day that you're about to watch, was only the second winning trade that we took, and at 290 ticks, and it was all good. Unfortunately, we did get chopped up a little bit in this zone right here, back and forth, and that's okay. That happens. We took a couple of nice little runners that ended up taking us out at a little bit better than break even. And so we initially had gotten short up in this area here around Yeah, I'd gotten short right up here at 49, and I was at break even, or 48, and I was at break even plus 2. The market, when I got in short here around this area, came all the way down to 04 and then came back up and took me out to the tick before it made this long move to the downside. But so what you're going to see me do is you're going to see me just getting in, and you're going to hear me, by the way, in the first part of this video, you're going to hear me almost exasperated by the fact that I got taken out break even plus 1 almost to the tick, and then the market rolled over and fell apart all the way down to our target. So you're going to hear me initially. I'm going to sound a little bit disgusted, and that's because I'd gotten taken out to the tick before this thing moved from, I think I was in at 22 maybe, all the way down to 49, 46 on my target. So 4 contracts, and ended up being 50-odd ticks on 4 contracts. So it ended up being a lot more, actually 65 ticks, I think, on 4 contracts. You'll see it, to give us about a 290-ish tick trade on the OTG trade of the day. So again, it did end up being a very nice day. It's been 3 very nice days in a row as we've been able to hit our targets on several occasions. And if you are familiar with what we do in here, you know that we do take these longer moves to the targets, and these targets are generally fairly sizable. Like today, if we had stayed in at our 49 level, originally it would have been a 100-tick target on 3 contracts. But again, I got taken out to the tick and ended up getting back in at 22, so I ended up writing it 65 ticks on 4. So it ended up being a very nice trade. So the trade's about 1 hour and 5 minutes long. And you'll be able to see how we go through the whole process. And if you want to fast forward to the last 5 minutes, that's where you'll see the end of the trade finish up. So without further ado, let you watch the OTG trade of the day. All right, short again right here. Stop is 64. I'm expecting this to go down to 37 and test 37 here. Get ready to move this thing to break even again if it gets down to 37. Golly, killing me with the break-even plus 1 stop. Now it's trying to push back up. There's 57, 58. 66 is the stop above the range. Man, we're going to slam into the top side here. I'm going to get chopped around here if I'm not careful. Top of the range is 63. Okay, there's 53, 52. We got to get through 51, then 50, and 49 again. There's 52. Come on, 51, 50, 49, 48. The low on this previous bar was 41. Top of the range to bottom of the range. We're looking for the bottom of the range move now, 48, 47. Looking for the bottom of the range move now. I don't think anybody's got it right now, Jan. I think we're just in this box here, which begs the question of why am I effing around with it. That's just my opinion. Keep coming to the top of this range here. Keep coming back to the top of the range here. We'll see. Come on, one more time through 55, 54 here. Lots of long wicks. Come on. This spike candle up here, right here, through the revision mid, is the one that is the reason why I'm continuing short. This very bearish close below, red bars after, just not a lot of follow through. You've got 18 minutes here until we get to the top of the hour here. Back down to 49. We got to close now below 49. We need to close below 49 in the next 2:20 here. And there's 49 yet again. You've got 52 as the center point of the previous bar. $45, $44. There's the test of the 41 bottom again. Stop is now break even. There's the double bottom at 41. It's either going to go or it isn't. Stop is at break even. We get to 41. We should go to 37 if we could get through the 41 level. Okay, there we go. There's your 37. I'm still going to add one way down there at the bottom. Stop is break even plus 1 now. I'm going to add one down underneath the break of 50. 49.45 is your target if you get there. So, guys, we're just coast to coast on the range here. We could expect it to run into support down at the bottom of the range. And even though we just got down to 33, the market is snapping right back up. Break even on the stop here at 49. It's just not finishing. You need that close down through 37. Well, here's where you need to close. You need to close below 37 at a minimum, below 39. 37 is ideal. Triggering 23 would give you the secondary the secondary entry on your market trend short down there at 23. Okay, so from this area right here at 37, it is either going to 51.31 or we're going to go down to the target that I'm looking for at 49.45. That I can tell you, okay? I just can't tell you how it's going to do it. And I can't tell you the direction yet, and I can't tell you the timing of it. But trust me when I tell you, it is going to make it to 51.31 or down to 49.45. And it may do both. It may go down to 49.45, reject, and up to 51.31 to complete the V formation. Or it may go up to 51.31 off of this level, and then at the end of the day, slam home underneath 49. We'll see. But that's it. That's what you could expect. So, now we just need to figure out how we could take advantage of that. Yeah, I hope so. Yeah, all the volume is weighted to the downside. I do see that for sure, Jan. So, again, we're bouncing around here. This is going to be one of those things where it's always about the timing aspects of this. If you can end up getting down through the bottom of the range down here at 18, that would be cool. Keep coming down to what is that 37 level, 35 level, daily structure target down there. Man, when I told you this morning, as we were looking for that as our opening range trade target, that was going to be the level to get to. We have no doubt done that. So maybe this looks like on your 5-minute chart. Let's just, let me grab a chart that maybe not as cluttered, if I have such an animal. You know what? I do. I just haven't. I had been. I just don't have. I didn't upgrade the patch yet, to be completely candid with you. I didn't upgrade the patch, Tony. 23 retriggers. That retriggered down to 23. Okay, there's 26, 25 here. Okay, down to the bottom of the range, right? That's what we're looking for, down to the bottom of the range. And we'll see if that secondary bite of the apple triggers it here. Okay, a little bit cleaner chart here to look at. And so what you really looks like, whoops, didn't mean to quite go that hard with it. What this looks like a little bit here is this looks a little bit like a bull flag. Let me just grab it here. So if you go, I mean, that's, you know, if you just take the recent bars here, you know, that's a big, I didn't draw it very well, but that's kind of the idea. Flag, spike down, flag up, and then looking for that push, continued push down. But you know, Tony, they just went through that upgrade, and I just haven't taken the time to update it yet. You know, you get a lot of what you get. I use that mostly for historical purposes at this point. What you get a lot of on this jigsaw, you get a lot of the real-time stuff that I like to look at on the jigsaw. By the way, I'm going to add one down below it here. I'm going to add one down below it here at 98, okay? So you're 20 ticks here. We're closing below 37. You've got 11 minutes till the top of the hour. I'm break even +1. I'm really looking for this thing to get up. So yeah, that get down, not up. I'm trying to talk the market into going up here. Unbelievable. We got all the way down to 23 yet again. You use Gomi's market profile from Big Mike's. Is that what you use? Or use his footprint ladder? Is that what you're saying? Gotcha. How does that work? Does it work pretty well? Is it labor intensive? Some of those profile candle things can be really labor intensive. Use it for both. Gotcha. $49.45 is my target if we can make it down that deep. Yeah. Yeah. And the volume point of control, I'm using Rancho Dinero's profile stuff. I use his. That's what I use. So here's the market profile. You got the volume point of control down here. You know, we hit the value area low, and again, this is Rancho Dinero's stuff. Yeah, it is inexpensive. And I was using it. I loved it, right? I really did. I liked Auction Dashboard a ton. The problem that I had with it is it just slowed. I've got so much on my machine, Ken, that it just slowed everything down to a crawl here. So I had to get rid of it. I loved it. I was on the trial too, and I thought it was really cool. Window trader. Okay, I'll look at that. Window trader. I love looking at stuff. You know, I try a bunch of stuff out, but I never change my approach. What you guys will see, right, is you'll see me try different things, but you won't really see me change my approach to the market. It's all designed just to enhance the way that I think about the market. All right, we need to get down through. You got a new revision signal now down here at 14, unfortunately. That may provide support on a first-time touch. So this is the area that I was telling you about on the ES up here, this minor resistance point on the chart at 46.5. We're going to come back to settlement now at 42, and of course, it wouldn't have filled you up there. That was close, but no cigar. Said Monica Lewinsky. Oh, that was bad. Sorry, my bad. Not really, Jeff. Don't encourage me. All right, I'm going to add down there at 98. 49.45 is your target. Yes, Paulette. Paulette says apology accepted. 49.48 is where I think we're headed. We just hit the revision, the new revision signal down there at 15. 14. We got to get through that now. That's your new revision signal mid up there at 70. Man, do not. So right down to the revision mid again. We can't close below the bottom of the range, but we did get down to that revision again. Stop here right now is 42. Trailing stop at 42. I am hanging on for the big picture move here is what I'm trying to do. We'll see if we can get there. That 14 bounce, this is about all you want off of it. Eventually, we need to close below this box here at this 18, 17 or lower here. Yes, I am, Paulette. Incorrigible at points. Man, that is a big bounce off that level on the ES up there. That is a major bounce off that level. You're now 4 points almost. The Mac performs better. Yeah. There's just a lot. It's just a lot more efficient, I think, just more efficient. So you came down to the revision signal, and now can you guys see that revision signal here that we came down to? Let me turn some of these levels off here. See how we came right down to that revision signal there at 24 and then bounced? So we're just not ready to break the box here. We're just not ready to break through the box yet. Again, I didn't take profit there, didn't take it off there because I'm truly not expecting it to hold. I'm expecting that once we close below the bottom of this range here at 19, that we are full on move at that point. And it may be top of the hour before we do it. We may be full on at maybe top of the hour before we do it. There's 18, 17 down to 16 again. Like I said, I'm fully expecting move here. Okay, I'm going to add at 98 down here. I'm adding at 98. Waiting for the box. Yeah, so, some people trade. As you know, everybody's got a different style, right? Breakout trading, fading. You know me. I am Darth Vader, right? I will fade the crap out of stuff. And sometimes to my detriment, right? Sometimes I'll fade it all the way up as I keep trying to short it all the way to the top. So you just saw it happen. Tony, we have some script protocol. I appreciate you sending that. We just have some script protocol that deletes email addresses and links out of the room. So he just typed the link into it. Because we get so many guests and visitors in here that we've had to write a script just to make sure that, sometimes you get characters in here, right? Sometimes you get some characters in here that aren't very nice. How's that for politically correct? I'm going to stay in this to the target, Herbie. You see where my stop is right now. Now, if this isn't right for you, Herbie, that's what you got to deal with, right? That's going to be your real challenge in this room. Is I'm going to stay in this until I get to where I think where we're going, and if we don't, then you know what I'm saying. And so that's going to be your real challenge, Herbie, is deciding what is right for you. And I don't mean that to be condescending or flippant or any of that kind of stuff. It just that's the real dilemma in here is. Can you stay in long enough, and do you have the stomach for it? And if you don't, it's okay. Like I said, John O. Made is going to be trading a $150,000 combine at Top Step with very small targets, right? Very, very small targets and very small stops, right? That's his style. That works for him. And that's awesome, right? That's all I can say, right? Is you got to come up with the way that really just fits into what you do, So anyway, I'm not, again, like I said, not trying to be condescending or any of that kind of stuff. It's just got to be the way that works for you, right? And I may give back too much, right? There are going to be days where I give back way more, and you end up doing better than I do because you don't give back as much as I do. There are going to be days where I hit the home run, right? I go yard. I go home, I go for the big move, and I get it, and you got out at 10 ticks or 20 ticks or whatever that number is. And that's okay. The real trap here is for you to say to yourself, oh, man, I could have taken all that move. And you got to go within your own risk tolerances and profile and all of those kinds of things. And again, I hope that makes sense. I'm not, like I said, I'm not trying to be difficult. That's just the real challenge in any room, whether it's mine or anyone else's. But we're glad you're here, Herbie. We're glad you picked us. Okay, you got lots of longs at 05. You got 276. You got an iceberg order at 05. If we chew through that, we're going to come down and test the 50 level. You've got iceberg ahead. Iceberg ahead at 05 and 06. You've got lots of buyers stepping back in at 05 and 06. Okay? So that is going to be a key area here. You've got 283 on the bid now at 05. Yeah, and that's Ray's, That's Ray's approach. And you know what? He's successful doing it. He is going through his own combine and is successfully making it through. So everybody's got their own way, right? Everybody's got their own way. This just happens to be my style. Okay, we finally closed below the range there at 18. That is an excellent sign. Now, what you need is another push down to the 05 level. You're at the top of the hour. Let's see if the energy from the top of the hour can get it accomplished here. Sure doesn't look like there's much energy at the top of the hour here, is it? All right, so we're not quite ready to break 50 yet. We're not quite ready to break 50. We came down to that 05, 06, and you had an iceberg order underneath it. You had iceberg orders around it. So what I think we're doing here is we're marshaling the resources to go give it another shot. That's what I believe we're doing. If we make it through the revision signal, the revision target down below us is 49.59. Yeah, it is because they give you. So, okay, we'll talk about this for a second. When we come through this, um, when you get to a combine here, you're gonna try to go get the $150,000 account, which is what I'm gonna recommend that you try and do. You can trade up to 15 lots, right? But if you trade just 3 and add to the position along the path, when you catch those runners, I mean, you'd have a max drawdown of $3,000. Okay, that's 100 ticks a contract, right? You can take a whole bunch of little bitty losers along the path and then hit the home run, right? You can do that, right? You can do that, and that's the way. And I can show you how to get. I'm going to show you how to get through it. I'm going to help you create some strategies. You're going to fold them into your own, and then you're going to get through it. And once you get through it, then you are, a funded trader with them with an account size up to 150K. Right? That's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. All right, so here is your AB equals CD move. The 100% retracement of this move here is 73. You are in the possible retracement zone right here at the 61.8 from 13 down to 96. The target I'm looking for is the 1.27% range extension down here at 44. So really what the top step thing is going to help you do, and one of the things that we had, I didn't have enough bullets left. I didn't feel comfortable sticking around. This is going to help solve those issues, right? Because you're going to have a fully funded account where you can take, where the risk profile is going to be out there. And again, like I said, a fully funded account to help you withstand the ebbs and flows and be able to make it through. It's not every day you are. You're going to have to find a stopping point. But in the end, in here what goes on, right? There's a lot of days that we take stops along the path, and we have a really good idea of where the targets are and all that blah, 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 right? And then we eventually, boom, we get there, right? After a lot of drama, we eventually get there. And that's why in the videos I say, look, we've got drama, right? We had drama today. It wasn't just an easy thing to do here. And that'll be the same discussion today in today's video if we make it down to our target. That will be the same discussion today. Not easy. We got to it. Or, you know what? We had to battle all day to get back to where we were. I mean, you get the idea. Yeah, we're about as far as I want to be here at this 29, 28, 27. Frank, we are very close. That's why I'm comfortable talking about it. We're very close. Not yet, but close. Within a week. I'm looking for it within a week here. Yeah, I don't want this to come back too much higher than this. We came down to that 05 and bounced, 05, 06. So let's just measure this thing out here. Swing to swing gives you 55 as a 70.5. And that is swing to swing here. So we closed below the box but didn't quite finish it. We're still okay here, though. We'll see. We're still okay at the moment. Back up to 37. Yeah, that'll work. I'll give you a buzz a little bit later today, my friend. There's 34, 35. Back up to the structure target. Boy, the ebbs and flows of this bullsh. Right? The ebbs and flows of this BS. 46 is the stop. It's going to come to 37. We're going to look for 37 in this area to hold again. Yeah, that's it. That's my thought, is if it busts that level. Crap. Those of you Cowboy fans, Joseph Randle, their potential replacement for DeMarco Murray, arrested with marijuana in his hotel room. Yippee skippy, Wichita, Kansas. This is on the heels of the being arrested for stealing underwear out of the mall here in town. All right, so we hit the 50% retracement. I am looking for 37 to hold. Looking for the 37 level to hold here. And it may not. You've got a new bar in a minute 45 here. Yeah, exactly. Where that stuff is legal. All right, Mark. We'll see here if we can finish this. 37 level is tough here, no doubt. 37 level is tough. That is what we are looking to hold here. We may be holding on to this thing for a while, guys. This thing, we're in that zone now. We're in that stinking zone here today. Also true. Also true, Jeff. But at least that just becomes a health discussion instead of a legal one, right? $55 is the 70.5 up there. What is the 61.8? 49. This is going to come up and get me. Okay, back to closed above 37 again. Again, I'm telling you guys. We're going to rotate around this level for a while, but believe we're going to get through it here to 49.45. And we'll see if my cojones were big enough or too big for my britches here. I would much prefer to be down around the bottom of this range instead of the dead ace center of this range. Not yet ready to go. Now you've got reversal looking bars here. 55 is the 70.5, and you got the top of the range up there. And if that took me out to the tick, I was at 46. I just gotta wait. Jeez Louise. Yeah, right up there, one ticked me. You monkey. $37 short. Back to 37 short here. Try this again. Oh, hit me, but no filled me. Well, you don't mind filling me out to the tick on the blinking stop. You mother humper. You've got to be bleeping kidding me. 37 short. Jeez, you're kidding me. You're really kidding me with this, right? Thank you, Tony. $37 short still. See what the next bar does here. 50 seconds. That's 3 points off that level up there on the ES. Crap. Just not cool, man. Not cool. One ticked me. Stop was at 46. I was going to take it to 48. Break even plus 1. I went break even plus 2, and it nailed me. Man, I am short right here. I am short right here, hanging on for down below. And we'll have another tight break-even stop on this because we're kind of at the bottom of this area here. I am still going to add one underneath the 48 level. 49 level, 49, 48. 49.98 on the ad. This is a good reversal bar here. We should push down through it and test the bottom down there again. There's the 1918. Jeez, you've got to be kidding me, man. I've got 56 up there at 46 traded, Jan. Adding at 98 down here. Let's take a look here. Clear the book out and take a look. Revision signal. I'm back to break even. Revision signal back down here to 14. We've had 2 on the bid at 14. Had 2 on the bid at 14. And my stop was at 46. Did we make it to 47? Made it to 47, didn't we? Yeah, we made it all the way up to 47. My stop was at 46. I think. I don't remember. Got me. 98 down below us here, looking to hold on to that. 49 back orders filling at 17. And we're back up to test the entry point up here. I just have such a crappy entry point here that I'm going to have to deal with it. I've just got such a crappy entry point down here, up here at 23. And that I've got to just kind of protect it here and out. Shit. All right, back to 36 short. Back to 36 short here. So we've come down to the revision signal down here. Came down to the revision signal here and bounced yet again. So the revision signal is oh really, kind of like that rock skipping where it skips over your stop and picks you up 4 or 5 ticks down the rail. Four or 5 ticks later. 37 is the short that I'm looking at here. This is gonna go south. Unbelievable. Occasionally, yeah. Again, the problem that I have, Mark, is, again, I get some lag on my Ninja occasionally because of all the stuff that I'm running on here. And so I get that delay in sending the information out. It just, that split-second delay can make a difference, as you know. Back down here to the bottom of the range. All right, I'm going to short it out right here at 2021. I'm in at 21. I'm bringing the stop up over. I'm bringing the stop up over the 37 level to 41. I don't do 20 tick stops very often, but I'm going to look for this thing to break through it here. We're moving the targets down to 49.45. And I'm going to leave it alone now. I'm not going to tinker with the stop up there where it is. We're floating around the bottom of this range here. This top up there is 46. Of course, now it's going to move back up to that 37 level. Yes. 42 on the stop here. It's a 70.5 right here. at 37. That should hold there at 37. About to find out. Point of control down there at 25. We are going coast to coast on the range here. You got a revision signal at 2046, 2045. You've got a revision signal at 2045 down there, up there. Looking to get through the bottom of the range down there at that 18 level. Point of control there at 25. There's 26. Nothing on the bid really to speak of. Hit the bid at 24. Point of control there at 25. 49.45 is my target, guys. 49.45. We break through. We should muscle our way through it to the downside here. 97. I'm going to add one at 97. All right, we come back to the bottom of this range. Here's what I'm looking for now. We get down through 12. We've got to make a new low down here. Get through 21, then 20. There's 21. Fight through 21, then 20. $14 orders have hit the bid at 21. 14 on the bid at 21. So we need to do harder than that. You've got 5 minutes till the bottom of the hour here. ES has really just kind of died. It had that little move up, and now you got what looks to be a bull flag forming up on that 5-minute chart there. Bottom of this range continues to be 19.18. So there's 19. Let's fight through 18.17. Boy, let's see. Can we get a move down through? You've got a market trend indicator short, which I like very much. Developing right now, which would tell you short at the moment at 16. It's going to lock into place on a close at or below 22. You'd get a market trend indicator short. Okay, let's see if we can make it down through 15.14 again. There's your daily revision signal at 14. Your daily revision signal there at 14. You've got a bottom down there at 12, 9, 05, and the low is 01. Okay, there's 08, 07, 122 down there at 00. I'm going to add one at 97. Stop is now break even. Okay, there's 03, 02. We got down to 00. You've got there it is. all the way down. We're going to 49.45. We all the way down to 78 here. 49.45. 1, 2, on 4. 49.45 is going to be my target on 4 down here. Okay, we hit the bottom, basically the bottom of that range down below us here. 49.45 is the target down here. 49.45 is your target. Okay, there's 82, 81 down to 78. Trailing stop here is 01 now. 00. There's 75. All the way down to 75. I told you. 49.45 is your target. Yeah, I see that. As soon as the ES started coming down, right? The CL took off. Is that you were telling us that the other day, Ken? That's a good that's a very good observation. So the bottom of the range, that measured move down to 74. The next measured move below that's 31. We've been down to 75 where we hit 110 orders on the bid down there. I'm break even plus 10 on 4 right now. The market trend short would be 74, entry at 74. Yep. This is what we were looking for. I told you guys this was coming. I just can't tell you the timing of it. So I don't know. That's like having a broken watch. He's right twice a day, right? I don't want to hear anything from you guys about that either. I'm kidding. All right, we got to get through 76, 75. 115 long at 75. 115 long at 75 down there. 35 ticks on 4. There's 73, 72. We're going down to... I'm going to bring this stop to 46. Sorry, the stop is at 46. The target's actually 45, but I'm bringing it down, the target to 46. We're plus 32 now on 4. The modified entry up here is what? 4 is 11. So 11 to 46 would be 55. Is that right? 54 plus 11 is 65. Yeah. We'll see if we get there, my friends. I expect us to get there. We're hitting the bottom of the measured move of the range here. You can see that on the chart. That's the pink box. That's the bottom of the measured move. The next part of the measured move is all the way down there to 31. Okay, so let's do this. I'm going to take 3 at 46, and I'm going to leave 1 on to run. So Herbie, are you still here, Herbie? Yes. This is why I'm stubborn about my targets, because I've got this idea, and we haven't hit the target yet, so don't get me wrong. I'm not jinxing us here. We have not hit the target by any stretch. But I believe we're going to, okay? I do believe we're going to. And it's why I'm so stubborn about it. And sometimes I'm right, sometimes I'm not. But like I said, I'm expecting us to get all the way down to that 45, 46 level. Now, one thing I do want you to see is on this retracement up here to 76, measured here, the what A, B to C, A, B, C, D was 73, was the target here. The next target on a break through that's why we got a little bit of resistance here, support rather. The next one is down to 1.27, and that's down there to 49.45, and that's right where the target is. Okay, so we'll see. We will find out shortly if we get down there. Revision target is down there at 59. We may run into some challenges down there as well. All right, fight through here. Let's get through the bottom down here. There is a market trend short at entry confirmation at 70 down there. So we got down to the bottom of this range at 76. We need to close at or below that 76. The 50% of the next bar is 97. Here comes the trick. Here comes the trick. Here comes the trick. Am I going to be able to stay in to finish the move to the target? Am I going to finish the move to the target? We are about to find out. 49.45 is your target. I'd really love to get down there and trigger that 70 market trend indicator. That's really what I would like to do. Stop is 06 here. God, I give back too much. I've got to, this is going to go to the target. I just need to stay in. This is going to go to the target. I just need to stay in. I don't want, if I took myself out right here, well, you saw what happened, right? I got taken out at break even plus 1 or 2 or whatever that was at 46, or I'd still be in. Right? I'd still be in from way up there, and I wouldn't even be sweating it. So it's just the reason behind the madness here, right? And make no mistake, it feels like madness sometimes. I get it. But that's the rationale behind it. And if I don't get taken out up there, if I just leave my stop at break even plus 1 because I'm married to the convictions, yes, exactly. How does that go, Jan? If the cover your ears, ladies. If the queen had testicles, she'd be the king. One bar retracement here, finish the leg. So what you'd be looking for, if you look at price action on a microcosm here, all right, if you look at price action, let me get that chart that's not quite so cluttered, and this will be easier for you to see. Okay, you look at price action, there's that flag that I was trying to draw earlier, right? There's the flag that I was trying to draw. That I thought was that flag. So if you look at price action on a microcosm, this you could say leg 1 down, this is on a smaller time frame here. Come on, get down through it here. Let's get down to the bottom. Leg 1 down, leg, that might be leg 1, leg 2 down, and now leg 3 is right here, right? We're coming into leg 3 to the downside right now. That's on a, so down, up, down, up, down, right? This may be leg 3 right here. This may be the final leg. I could be wrong here, but that's good, Mario. Good. Good luck to us all here. Merry Christmas, everyone. Good luck to us all, right? All right, we get through 70. We get down to 70. We're going to trigger a market trend short, which will be ideal because it gives you the first target at 49.22. And this thing will go, it'll go 10 ticks or first target. But generally speaking, we should hit first target down there, and that would be 22, and that would be cool. But we got to start by getting through the lows down here. There's 78, 77, 76. We're going to get to 49, trailing stop, 49, or sorry, the target, 49.46. ES gap bar. Gotcha. Yeah, we'll get you there, Najmul. We're going to get this whole thing worked out here. Just we got down to 75 where we've hit 266 orders. So you end up closing below this revision signal here at 87. If you could continue to close, that gives you revision target at 49.19 down below. Close below this revision signal at 87. We got to get through the bottom of the range here at 76. So again, remember I said to you, this green box was the measured move. The box down below, that was the range. Measured move down below is 75. Measured move beyond that is down to 31. So we get a close through and an aggressive push down through this 76, 75. The bottom of the measured move is down to 31. There's 65, 64. Let's get through it here now. Come on, baby. Push through. 49.46 is the target on 3, and I'll have 1 remaining here. Close below the box. That's what we need. Close below the box here in a minute 20. Do not get pulled back into the box. Stop right now. There's 65, 64, 64, 63. I am 1 tick above the previous bar high. Stop at 95. There's 55. Come on. 46 is the target on 3. Now, I don't want a big bounce off of this level, so I'm going to bring it down here to 83 on the trailing stop now. That's pretty close down there to 55. We need to close below the range here at 76. We got down to 55. We may retrace a little bit here. 1 minute left on this candle. Trailing stop is 83. Come on, 63, 62. Let's get through it here. 70, 60, 59, 58. Come on. Don't stall now. Let's go. Come on, don't stall out now. Let's go. Don't stall. There's 62, 61. Got down to 59, 58. We don't want to close inside the range here. So the height of this range is 19 to 76. 24 and 19 is 43 divided by 2 is 22. So 22 off of 75 is 53. We just made it to the halfway point of the range here. There's 61, 60. Come on, get down through 59, 58. Muscle through it. 57, 56. Come on. Come on, fill it up. 46 is your target here. 46 is your target. There's 57. Get through 57, 56. New bar out. Get through the low. Don't double bottom the low. Get through it. 55, 86 long at 55 right now. I think we're going to do it. Let's just do it here. There's 61, 60. Come on, 58, 57, go down looking for 46. We're going to take 3 off at 46. $56, come on, get through that 55 level. Get through 55. 81 long, 81 have hit the bid at 55. Yeah, we should do this here. Back, boy, you've got an iceberg order at 55 and then another one down there at 50. Come on. Get through 55. Come on, sellers. Slam the door here. Slam it on them. You've got an iceberg at 50 right now. You've got an iceberg at 50. An iceberg at 50. Trailing stop 73. High is 94. We ain't going that high. 1.27 is down there at 45 of the AB equals CD move. Come on. Fight through here. 60, 59. Let's get through it. 3 minutes left on this candle. Come on, one more time down to 59.58. And then down through the 55. There's 55 again. You've got, man, you have a lot of orders hitting the bid down there. We're going to get through it this time with that kind of energy. You've got 43 now at 55, 113 total down there. There's 55 again. We're about to pop through 55, I believe, here. Boy, we keep slamming into it. I do not think the buyers are going to be able to hold this up. Come on, right through 55. Right down to your target. There's 2 off. Okay, I got 1 left here. I got 1 left. And let's see, we're selling. I need a buy stop up here at 56. I've got 1 on the buy stop at 56. There's your freaking target. And now the target down below is 21. The final target is 21. Final target down there at 21. Now, if we don't close below 46, I'm going to bring the stop in. Final target 21. Trailing stop 54 right now. 45. Let's see if we close below this 45 level. How's that for Awesome Town? 2036 is support here on the ES. Final target down there at 21. How's that for cool? Final stop here. Trailing stop at 46. That way they all get, we're either going to be all or whatever. Trailing stop 46. It's either going to go down or it's not. Yep, I'm back up nicely on the day as well. Told you that would be our target today. Told you that was going to be our target today. 21 is the trailing, is the next target down here. 21 is the next target. And I'm going to go to 40. There's 32, 31. Come on, 30, 130. We got to 29. Let's go ahead and bring the stop now down to 42 here. Stop down to 42. Next target, 21. Final target here, 21. We should hit it. Guys, this is why I trade the way I do. If there's ever a question, this is it. We're going to come back up. We may pull back up into 46. I'm at 42 on the trailing stop. This is why I trade the way I do. Hold on for these targets, even though I'm getting beat up a little bit along the way. Right? Even though I get beat up a little bit along the way, this is why I hold on to what I do here. $42 is the stop. And out at 42. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, so you could see there that we did go ahead and hit that target to the downside. We got a couple more ticks out of it. I think we were holding on for 21, and eventually it went ahead and took that out and moved a little bit deeper than that even today. So oil has definitely retraced some of the big gains over the last few days. But again, another really nice trade where we were able to hold on all the way for our targets, and we were able to get accomplished what it was that we were trying to get accomplished. So again, if you are interested in coming in, checking us out for a free trial, you can sign up on the website using the free trial form on the website. You can also sign up for a free trial by clicking the link that is at the end of this video, and also if you are receiving the link to this video in an email, there is a place for you to do that as well. So again, as always, I want to say thank you for taking the time to watch the trading videos here at the Oil Trading Group. And until tomorrow, I want to wish you good luck and good trading.